Hi, and welcome to another episode of my KTM Duke 250. In this episode, I'm going to do a major service on my brake system, including changing the brake pad, as both the front and rear is almost worn out. So, without further ado, let's start to remove everything. So without I even realize, actually my reservoir for the rear brake pump is actually broken. See the crack? It's very visible. It's very big, the crack, and inside no more fluid. It's empty. How disaster is this? And even the pedal is not functioning. I have removed all the O-ring from this side of the caliper. This is not O-ring but some square, 4 pieces of them. So here it is, all the parts, brake part that I've successfully removed from the bike. This one is the front brake caliper monoblock, and this is how it looks like inside after I remove the piston. This part looks very clean, but this chamber facing outside from the wheel is very dirty inside. If you can see, there is some black stain inside here. And also this is O-ring, 2 pieces per chamber. One thicker one is placed here, inside here. The thinner one is placed here, outside. So there is a total of 8 pieces, 2 pieces per chamber. Some pins, some tension springs, screws. This one is the rear brake caliper, 2 pieces mounting. This one is the rear floating caliper. This is how it looks like inside after I remove the piston. This is the piston, a little bit bigger from compared to the front brake caliper piston. But something inside here is very dirty as well. You can see maybe this looks like some stain. Maybe later I will try to remove it to see if I can clean it up. Very dirty. Rear brake pump. Brake pad. This one is since new. I bought this bike back in 2015. Until now it's already 9 years, because I very rarely use the rear brake, and this brake pad lasted for me for 9 years and still have more. The brake pad still is very thick, still a lot of use. This one is the front brake caliper. Second time I've changed it, back in about 4 years ago. Almost completely worn out. This one is the groove. The groove for this pad is totally no more, cannot be seen anymore. Okay, so yes, and if you have trouble remove the piston from, let's say, the brake caliper, maybe you can try and use my method of using this clamp, this clip to clamp on the piston and pull it out slowly. And I have successfully removed it with doing very little damage to the piston. Very effective. And also this one I have bought some new spare part, a reservoir to replace my old reservoir. Totally cannot use anymore. I will start to clean up all those pieces of brake pieces that I've taken apart from my bike. And the accessories that I need is the brake fluid. It's a .4, brake parts cleaner, WD-40, grease, container to collect those used brake fluid, and last but not least, 2 sets of brake pads for both the front and rear. Since my bike is very dirty, I've spent some time to clean up my bike just now. Hi. And for the O-rings, I will just use WD-40 because I worry the brake cleaner will damage the rubber parts. One thing that I forgot to mention is the thread locker. For more secure bond between the nut to this one is something called the radial mount. show how I service the brake pump as I have done it previously, you can go check out that video at the end of this episode. My bike now has been repaired and the performance is as good as before. It is undeniable that KTM has a very good braking performance purely because of the front 4-piston monoblock braking caliper. But the only thing I don't like is the quality of the bi-brake braking system is very bad. You see, the front brake lever is very soft. It's not like when new, it is very firm, it's very solid. But now I need to put it very close to the handlebar just to feel that braking effect. It feels very spongy. And for the rear brake pump, it is jammed. The piston is stuck inside. So in order to resolve this, I've added a field washer just to increase the spring rate to let the piston retract to its standby position. So I hope all this repair will last me for 4 to 5 years to come. And we have reached the end of this video. And this is a success, so yes, mission accomplished. So please do give me a like, a comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.